Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I value the changes and the challenges that the cosmos brings. And here we are, Sun conjunct Uranus. And I feel like today is going to be full of shenanigans. I will say that Monday was full of shenanigans as we built, uh, move towards the peak, the exact conjunction of Sun and Uranus. We're going to have the exact conjunction today at 12:56 p.m. Pacific time. So afternoon energy. And Uranus is like a higher vibration in some ways of Mercury. And so between this Mercury retrograde and this Sun-Uranus conjunction, all in Taurus, shenanigans aplenty. But these shenanigans are not without purpose. And I think a lot of the purpose is sometimes that we just have to laugh at ourselves. That is part of it. I see that people's deeper trigger points get very poked when Uranus energy is present. And so watch for what is poking you, what is rubbing you wrong, what is irritating you. Maybe some of those maybe even some secret shadows popping up and popping through. For instance, I had to tell Joe today I could not be a caretaker. I could not go to the hospital because I was exhausted and I took care of myself, and that was hard. The people pleaser in me, the Joe pleaser in me was like, I want to go do that. I watched somebody with perfectionist tendencies today drop everything and make a million messes. So watch where this is showing up for you. I've heard a lot of sirens. Rushing can cause accidents. I do not recommend rushing in this energy. I recommend taking the time to ground, connect in, trust your process, relax as much as possible, and listen for what is bugging you, because that is the Uranus work. Now, it's interesting because this may rub up against some of your values. You know, like I do value being able to show up for people. And it's hard for me when I'm like, gotta show up for me today. So watch for that. Watch for where it may feel like it's challenging your values. And rather than challenging your values, maybe it is a call to like expand your comfort zone, so to speak. Expand your values. In my case, to include me, right? So watch for that energy. Now, Lilith is back at 29 Cancer. Mars is in Cancer. Venus is now making its way through Cancer. While the moon in Capricorn is trying very hard to balance those energies, we may find ourselves feeling a little bit more emotional than usual when we get rubbed the wrong way. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't let those tears flow. I think you absolutely should. In fact, one of our cards shows those tears flowing. But those tears flowing will help unlock some of this trapped energy. So that's really beautiful. Right there with this card, I also have the Patience card. This card is very valid. Like I said, don't rush. Don't take it too fast. Breathe, ground, and repeat. It's like shampooing. Rinse and repeat. Breathe, ground, repeat. Besides this energy, the moon is making the other connections. The moon connecting to Saturn, Capricorn moon, Saturn, and Pisces. And, you know, this feels a lot like destiny. It feels a lot like what's meant to be unfolding. Purpose unfolding, change unfolding. thank goodness this energy is apart from the eclipse. We did not need any extra Uranus energy feeding into that eclipse. It was enough as it was. But this is meant to help shuffle along the changes that were called in with the eclipse season. I have a friend who calls that momentary inspiration Sunday morning inspiration. Like, you hear the thing, you're like, yeah, I'm on board. And then life kind of goes back to its patterns. And so this is a call, Uranus is calling to be like, hey, it is time. These changes are necessary. Come on, humans, let's level up. And so I encourage you to give yourself that kind of pep talk. And again, this isn't something that has to be done overnight. In fact, I do actually have the change card in reverse. Oop. See? Just dropping all the things. I do have the change card in reverse. And even though this is the Wheel of Fortune, I don't think this is bad fortune. I just think that these changes are meant to be patience changes, slow changes, slow and steady, which means, for instance, if you are changing your diet radically, change one thing. Don't try to change everything at once, because the creature of habit in you is probably going to be very stressed out by that and react. So little changes, little by little. How can you show up for yourself? How can you lean into all of that Cancer energy that's like, you need to nurture yourself? Because again, like I said, this connection, this is a larger destiny unfolding in and through all of this energy. Moon and Mercury also connecting in the early morning hours, so you may actually get some spiritual direction. We have the inner voice card. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition may tell you. My intuition today was like, stay home, don't go. And then as I was driving somebody like was pulling in and like almost hit me, and I was like, stay home, don't go. The universe is always speaking to you. Listen to those signs. Listen to your inner voice. The final card that we have is the Ordinariness card. And this card is even reminding us to find gratitude in and through the chaos and challenges, like our energy mantra for today. I find value and pleasure in the changes. The changes and the challenges that the universe is sending. So the pleasure might be a little bit of a stretch, but see where you can find that. Right before recording this, I just stepped outside for a minute just to breathe in the beautiful air and look at all the green scenery. It's so green here. It's beautiful. It's lush right now. I love this. Take that time, because that will also help balance these energies that are pushing us pretty profoundly. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, amyclark@gmail.com. If you are wondering, no, Joe is not home yet. I will announce it, don't worry, when he is back. But for now, I am grateful that the doctors are taking care of him. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.